Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. So in today's video I will show you how to do augmented reality in Flutter application, but this time we won't load the 3D model inside of a project, but instead we will download it from our server or from an API whatever. So yeah, let's get started. uh, so just like previous thing, so this is my Flutter application. I have created a default Flutter application. I have created this homepage widget, and this is like scaffold, safe area, size box, assigning a width and height, and here I am taking in my AR view. So this is a custom widget which I have created, and this is, so again, this video is only for iOS. I don't have money to buy a new Android phone which supports AR. So if you could subscribe and help me out, help me monetize this channel, I will definitely do an Android video as well, because I want to learn augmented reality on Android as well. So yeah, for now just concentrate on iOS. So for Android we are just returning a placeholder, but for iOS I'm returning an UI kit view. And here this string is important, so whatever you have defined it on the Dart side should be same on the native side as well. And here we are defining the view type. Here the text layout direction is from left to right. Creation params is null. If you want, you can pass the URL here itself inside the map creation params, but yeah, this is where, like, I have already explained it in my previous video on how to send data from Dart to native side, so I will ignore that for now. I will directly give the URL on the native side itself. And this is like a standard message code C. So next, go to your iOS project, go to app delegate, and this is boilerplate code which you have to write. Just make sure whatever string you have defined it on the Dart side is same on the native side as well. And here you have to define your view factory. So here I have defined the view factory class, I have created it. And again, this is boilerplate code which you have to write. And the only thing which is noticeable is this my AR view native view. So I have created this Swift file as well. Before that, you have to go to your runner, make sure the iOS deployment target is 14 over here, as well as go to runner over here, make sure iOS deployment target is 14. Next, go to info.plist and make sure you add this camera permission, because of course augmented reality requires camera. Next, we will come over here, and we require all this kind of dependency because we will be using reality kit and combine for loading the 3D model in AR space. So first we are defining any cancelable request which is required for combine. Next we are taking a view, and here we are defining our AR view. So this is boilerplate code which you have to write for any kind of an augmented reality view. Next we are overriding the init method. We are creating an object of our UI view and calling the create native view method. And here again, this is an overridden method where we are returning the view. Here we are adding the AR view to our view, and this is the NS layout constraint code. And here you have to write your URL. So I have removed my URL because I don't want to make it public. So yeah, do make sure you write your URL, like it could be on S3, it could be on Firebase storage, or anywhere on your server. So write your URL over here and make sure it is HTTPS as well, because if it is HTTP, then you would have to write this allow transport protocol in your info.plist file as well. And just for your user safety, it is better to deploy your 3D models on HTTPS server. Next, this is a file manager class, documents, and this is the destination which we are defining. And here we are taking the URL session. Okay, creating a URL session, it would be a get request. Okay, and we are first downloading that 3D model. Then we are getting the file manager and checking if this file already exists in our file manager or not. If not, if it exists, then we are removing that item. And we are then whatever is the file which we have downloaded, then we are moving it to our destination path. Then we are using doing this on the main thread. So we using combine over here to load the model inside our AR view. So if it fails, then we are just logging this error out. but if it works, then the same thing which we have done in the previous video, like create a model entity, add it to our parent entity, then create an anchor entity, then add the parent entity to our anchor, then add the anchor to our AR view and generate collision shapes so that it will interact with the normal physical objects in real world as well. And for gestures we are doing translation, rotation and scale. Only thing to remember is add your URL over here, and I will show you the video as well. So this is also, make sure the 3D model is in UHDZ format. If it is GLTF, OBG or FBX, I'm not sure whether it will work or not. I have not tried it, but yeah, Apple recommends to use UHDZ file format, 3D model format. So yeah, here you can see. Also make sure I'm displaying this Nike UHDZ model. I have downloaded it from the Apple website, and here you can see I can rotate, scale, translate and move it as well. And yeah, also make sure there is enough light in your area, in your hall room or wherever you are trying to do this augmented reality stuff. Another thing to note is that this can only be done on a real device. If you have selected a simulator over here, while writing a code you may get an error over here saying that there is no plane horizontal, but that is an Xcode bug. Make sure you select your real device while writing this code, otherwise you will get Xcode bugs. Like this bug has been present for a long while now. I am not sure why Apple is not resolving it, but anyways, might be difficult. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.